Red Velvet was my #1 artist of 2024 according to my Spotify Wrapped. However, if I had to name a highlight for my streaming experience this year, it would definitely be Twice. This year I did my first official Twice deep dive. I've known about Twice since around 2017 and I've always been a fan of their title tracks, but there were only a handful of EPs that I had actually listened to all the way through. I have to say, I'm really disappointed in my high school self for not giving Twice a chance. They have a really strong catalog of bangers, and I thoroughly enjoyed listening to dozens of their songs. For today, I'm going to be giving you my personal ranking for Twice's title tracks. This won't be including Japanese releases, it will not be including solos or subunits either, and it will also not be including the winter/Christmas themed title tracks. Sorry for the fans of those that are out there. Okay, let's start. Twice's Western appealing songs missed the mark for me. They sacrificed Twice's DNA for Western appeal, missing the point of why they have the West's attention in the first place. For me, that's the biggest reason that I really don't care for this song. I genuinely do love Gio's first line in the first group of verses though. It commits to the song's rhythm. It brings the music in unity with the vocal lines. There's more moments like that in the song, but not enough to really improve the song. I wish that the song had more moments like Jihyo's harmonization with the rhythm. It would have definitely improved the song a lot, and there's just not really much of that here. The vocal melodies don't agree with the production's direction, in my opinion. The member lines stop and start in places that don't really sit well with the rhythm of the production. I don't like the chorus melody for this song either. It ends its higher range lines in an unpretty way, just in my opinion. The spoken lines in the rap line feel awkwardly squeezed in as well. It's not a bad song, but I find it awkward in a lot of spots, and just overall it feels incomplete, like it needed more time in the studio. I'll be honest, I really don't have that much to say about Dance the Night Away. It's an easy, groovy, catchy summer song. I never really listened to it on my own time, not even really during the summer months. It just feels like it's missing something. It could have to do with the very bare chorus. The song desperately clings to its ad-libs, that is for sure. Its harmonies and its drawn-out lines as well. Without them, the song would definitely sound a lot emptier and would definitely decline in quality for me. I will say, I think Mina's opening harmony is very pretty. I think it's a nice intro to the song, and Jihyo's voice, of course, suits the song's energy to a T. But other than those highlights, the song is just an average song to me. I don't hate it, I don't love it, but it is definitely nothing special, especially comparing it to songs that they released before and since. I think Likey has a really beautiful intro, production-wise, that starts the song off very nicely. Sana's voice is perfect for the song's tagline, of course. Momo does the best job at embracing what the song is really all about. I really wanted more Momo here. This song made me notice how Jungyoung is really good at making lines with difficult words to enunciate sound easy. She does well to respect the material given to her, although it really isn't much. I like the chorus and post-chorus enough on their own. I just wish that they sort of bled into each other a little bit better to really make the song feel more organic and relaxed rather than stiff and structured. This lack of melding together each individual song structure is consistent throughout most of the song. The verses don't really melt into the pre-chorus that well, the pre-chorus doesn't really melt into the chorus that well, so on and so forth. The only exception I would say is Nayeon's bridge note leading into Dayoung and Chaeyoung's rap. If it weren't for this very structure feeling aspect of the song, I feel like it would be a much better song overall, and I would be able to rank it a little bit higher than what I have it now. This summer song, especially, I have a lot of nostalgia for, since I consider it my first comeback with Twice as an official fan. Removing that aside, I have to say this song is kind of a letdown. Its biggest letdown is its empty chorus. I did say that about Dance the Night Away, but hear me out. It's not that I think that Twice does empty chorus songs badly, it's just that I think their other songs easily outdo this type of structure for them. And secondly, I don't inherently dislike empty chorus songs. Blackpink is a very good example for this, but I do think you have to know how to create them to make them work, and these just don't succeed as well as they should. On to some pluses of the song. I love that the song keeps the temperature of the room running hot, but I hate that they don't really go anywhere with that perfectly executed hype. This mostly being thanks to the incredible production in the verse and rap section. The verses are alluring and take their time in feeling the full scope of their sound, but the chorus simply drops that build-up. The final chorus at least adds Nayeon's ad-libs, and even Jihyo adds some zest to her lines in the verse, but ultimately it doesn't climax the song. For me, it just takes the song to where it should have been to begin with, and should have been the jumping off point for the choruses to come after it. I like it, but overall the song leaves you expecting the greatest chorus ever and ultimately drops the ball. Props to JYP though for making the line distribution the fairest it's ever been since Signal. I personally really enjoy listening to this song. It was one of my most replayed Twice songs this year for sure. That being said, the song has really repetitive lyrics, and it's not a compliment. However, Jungyeon and Mina are given lines with much more substance to them, which thankfully give the song a little bit more depth. I really wanted more Dahyung in this. I feel like her, along with Chaeyoung, could have really vocally contributed to this song in a really special way. I like and don't like at the same time that the members' lines are all really short, so as to allow these constant member switches throughout the song, especially in the choruses. I like that everyone is in the chorus, although the distribution of said lines is a bit ridiculous. The song has some of my favorite Twice production I've ever seen in their title tracks for sure. It's really vibrant, and I wouldn't mind listening to it on its own. Again, I personally really do enjoy listening to this song, but just in the quality and the production and the vocals overall just isn't my favorite package. I think this song is really sweet. It's one of the first Twice songs I became infatuated with way back when I first started listening to Twice. This song has a really precious Valentine's Day type chorus. It's what makes this song so streamable in my opinion. The line distribution is admittedly very confusing, however, because of the lyrical content, it does make sense to have so many switch-ups. One of Mina's best bridges in Twice history, Dayoung and Chaeyoung have this really fun dynamic going on throughout this song, almost like Chip and Dale running around and popping up from underground at random and delivering their lines in tandem with each other. I really do enjoy it. The chant towards the end beautifully follows that masterful Mina/Jihyo bridge that I love so much. One of my personal favorite pick-me-up songs, for sure. I will say, I really do like what this song was going for. The strings and the production and those powerful yet bouncy bass notes really attract me. It's a mix between disco and trap that nowadays is nothing new, but with the aforementioned likable sounds in the production, the song really does feel elevated. However, the lyrics don't really feel like they do anything interesting or specific. One Spark has a similar situation. I like the inclusion of members we don't normally see in the chorus get their time in the spotlight to shine. Not just for the fact that they are in there at all, but because their voices genuinely suit the parts that they were given to perform, especially Sana and Momo. The pre-choruses are definitely highlights for this song for me. Dayoung and Sana's tones sitting on top of those beautifully melancholy strings gets my heart racing every time. I love Jungyoung's voice in the choruses. I wanted more Jungyoung for this song in general, honestly. She suited the tone of the song very, very well. Momo and Chaeyoung's split rap verse is so good, especially in comparison to Dahyung's long, drawn-out portion. I like the song, but it could have been better for sure.
Hey boy, I'ma get you real good and I betcha. Hey boy, once I get ya, you'll be oh so glad that I met ya. When you did so red, I wanna dance your side till I'm in your head, and you can't forget. You feel it so confused. Watch my body get loose. You don't know what you're gonna do. You're mine.
This song just recently came out, and knowing me, my opinion of this song will probably change a little further down the line. However, right now, I'm comfortable saying this song is really, really catchy. I love each individual section of this song and how each portion works in harmony with the production. The places where the synths mark the beat lie perfectly with the melodies of the members. The English isn't too bad as far as I can tell. It's not great, but it doesn't really bother me, so I guess that's my way of saying that the English gets a pass for me. I don't really know anything of Megan Thee Stallion. I'm not familiar with her work, but the groove of this rap for strategy works really well in increasing the energy of the song. I'm pretty disappointed that the producers decided to ignore the work that was put into hyping up the song with Megan's rap in favor of a bare bones breakdown with Momo. To be clear, I'm not saying I wanted more Megan over Momo, and I'm not saying I don't want Momo in this song. I am saying that her contribution was ill-placed. I would have personally placed another chorus after the rap, then segued into the breakdown. I also think the song kind of rushes through its segments, kind of like it has to stick to a really strict schedule. The song could have benefited immensely from including more bare spaces to let the song breathe a little and allow time to refocus the listener's attention on whoever's next in the member order rather than playing catch-up every time the member with lines switches. You guys, I just love it when the way Jihyo spices up her verses with a vocal run or rhythm change. She's so good at contributing vocals that work perfectly with the song's intentions in that exact moment. That's the mark of a skilled vocalist.
Fancy.
Tropical synths, dance pop vibes. This song's strong points are, without a doubt, its verses. The member order feels so strategic, yet so organic. Everyone involved falls perfectly into place. In this song, we get to enjoy really, really beautiful descriptions of Twice's emotions through their use of simile. The synths used in this traditional pop song are so summery and tropical. It goes a long way in making the song stand out from its peers. The song follows closely with the structure of Twice's debut song, which I do like. However, where Twice's early songs would switch out its two main chorus vocalists for two substitutes in the final chorus, here that is stripped away, and I feel it's really necessary to not allow the choruses to feel too repetitive towards the end. That being said, I definitely do get more enjoyment out of the post-chorus rather than the main chorus. The melody just feels a lot more put together and diversified as far as member contributions go. It's great, it's catchy, it's a dreamy song that I'll happily vibe to anytime.
시작하기 싫어 쉽지 않은 여자 그게 나인가 Turn it up Let me see how you gonna treat me Ain't no easy think about it twice Let me see how you gonna treat me
Like Ooh-Ahh might be, personally, for me, the best song out of Twice's title tracks. I just feel there's something special about it that, in my opinion, Twice have never been able to replicate in quite the same way. So many things just fall perfectly into place. This chorus melody, for example, is killer. I will admit the verses and pre-choruses feel rushed as much as I may like them. The pacing of the song could have been improved. The bridge is lovely, but somehow haunting. In a good way. I don't know why Junghyun wasn't given another portion of a chorus. She suits the song very well, and that way Nayeon, Junghyun, and Jiyo could have all had two halves of choruses, and Nayeon and Jiyo would still have more lines since they contribute to the song's verses and bridge. I also have to admit, this song wasn't really built to a lot for the contribution of 9 different voices. You can tell they put Nayeon and Jiyo to sing everything and just found places to squeeze in some lines for everyone else. And since the choruses are the most important part of its structure, you're left asking yourself, where was everyone else? I do have a lot of problems with this song that were somewhat addressed in Cheer Up, but regardless, I really do love this song. The chorus is just one of my favorite Twice choruses of all time. The bridge is fantastic, like I said, but it's the way the song makes a left turn and goes into that awesome dance break too. Musically, it sounds great and easily flows right back into the chorus. The verses are problematic, but the one thing I really do enjoy out of them is the way it playfully contrasts the members with one another, calling attention to everyone's unique tones. Overall, the song has this aura to it that is so comforting to me as a listener. I'm not sure if it's the key of the song or the chorus melody or its really strong overall song structure. Maybe the concept has something to do with it, but all in all, I love this song, and I don't say that very often. Kind of sad this one got overlooked in the long run. And as much as I really may like this song, I can't ignore its flaws. Therefore, it is more towards the middle ranking of Twice's title tracks for me.
사인을 보내 시그널 보내 근데 전혀 안 통해 눈빛을 보내 눈치를 주네 근데 못 알아듣네 답답해서 미치겠다 정말 왜 그런지 모르겠다 정말 다시 한번 힘을 냈어 사인을 보내 시그널 보내
I like this song. This song gets applause from me for sounding unlike any other Twice song in their catalog. It went for a quirkier sound that strongly reminds me of something Red Velvet would do, kind of like one of their earlier tracks, like Rookie. It's still a cute concept, but taken to an almost nerdier location than usual. The song really knows how to transform from quirky and carefree to serious and sincere to caring and loving. Momo really owns those quirkier lines. Junghyun's warm tone graciously brings the song to a sincere place, and Chui's voice unapologetically brings the song to a place of unadulterated love. I love where everyone's lines are. Everyone just really got lines that suited them as vocalists this time around. The song has an alienistic touch, so the song creates a quirky, nerdy, alienistic sound that I adore. This one's a good one. I initially had it higher on my list, but listening to it again, I realize I like it a lot, but I don't love it. Henceforth, it is here.
Beat up the girls, the key, I'll get lucky. 진심이면 everything's gonna be okay. 어떻게 벌써 왔나봐. 잠시만 기다려줄래요? 혼자 있을 때 훅 들어와. 정신없이 날 흔들어놔. 지금이 딱 널 위한 showtime. Making your same day. 울리면 매일 찾아와 줄래? 지금 맞출래? 그냥 돌아간 잠들어 버릴 거려. knock on my door. knock on my door. Come in, baby, take my hand.
This was the first of Twice's title tracks to go for that tuna salad approach to the member order rather than the ham and cheese sandwich approach it had. That is to say, you'll find a little bit of every member in one specific section of the song rather than one person there. I think it works well for the purposes of the song. Some standouts are Mina, Chui, and Chaeyoung's shared bridge, which is so heartwarming. I loved Chaeyoung and Jaeyoung's split verse, followed by Junghyun's longer and more emotional verse. It just feels so perfect for that particular moment in the track. I can't explain it super well, just that the melding of tones here is really excellent. They just don't really make them like this in K-pop anymore. Each chorus is a full course meal of main and lead vocalists accompanied by spoken line singers like Dayoung and Chaeyoung, with some nice surprises like Sana leading a chorus in the second round, and the post-chorus exits the listener from the song absolutely beautifully. I don't have much to say here, but I feel like this song is just pretty straightforward, charming, heartwarming, and has a lot of heart to it. Again, You just don't really see them like made like this anymore. This song kind of has the same effect on me that Feel Special does, but it hits a little bit harder because of its tone. It's just a little bit moodier. The English is pretty good. I can sing along, and I'm glad to love the melody so much because it means I can enjoy singing along to the entire song that much more. You can see how smart they were to place the members with softer, textured voices in the beginnings of the verses to really contrast the sweeter, brighter tones of the others in the choruses. Momo and Dayoung trade off some lines in a really gratifying way. Jihyo doesn't sing until the end of the song, which was another smart decision, because it leaves the brighter, happier, and bolder tone to finish off the song stronger than it started. Jungyeon was given lines in the beginning and tail ends of the track, and I always want more Jungyeon in Twice title tracks, but especially here. They don't let us enjoy the weight of her voice anywhere in the choruses, and they really should have. If I could change anything, I would probably add another chorus to the end to really drive that emotional feeling home for the listener. This song proves Twice can go to deep, emotional, hopeful places with their music. A lot of other people never gave them the chance to.
I got the feels for you, yeah, 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 yeah. You have stolen my heart, oh yeah. Never let it go, oh, oh. No, never let it go, oh, oh, oh. Lightning straight to my heart, oh yeah. I got all the feels for sure, yeah. I got all the feels for ya. Boy, boy, no. I know I get the feels. Boy, no. I know you feel it too.
Alright, so I got something to confess. I used to really hate on this song for petty and delusional reasons that I won't get into here, but I'm here to say that this is one of the dumbest opinions I've ever had in my life because this song literally slaps. I literally love the direction of each section of this song. The verses are playful, the pre-choruses go fast and hard, the chorus brings the song all together with a perfect groove that anyone and everyone can get down to. The bridge pretty much just echoes what the pre-choruses did, but that was the right thing to do. Part of the amazing charm of this all-English track is that it's a simple pop song. It's not trying too hard, and it works wonders. The English is actually good, at least in my opinion. I don't know Korean, so it just makes me feel so gleeful to be able to sing along to this song the whole way through. Chaeyoung ate this song up, you guys. She is the star player. All others, put your hands down. I don't have much else to say about this one. It's just really smart, really simple, really effective, and I'm really glad Twice have this song to pull out of their bag anytime they please.
이미 난 같다고 생각하는데 어쩌면 내 맘인데 왜 내 맘대로 할 수 없는 건데 밀어내려고 하면 할수록 자꾸 끌려 왜 자꾸 끌려 babe I'm like TT just like TT 이런 내맘 모르고 너무해 I'm like TT just like TT tell me that you'll be my baby.
This one is adorable, even though it's a little creepy. I love how the song's tone is sweet but haunting. It has to do with that melody and those synths. It's like the song mixes elements of like Ooh-Ahh and Cheer Up together to create something sweet and salty. This song takes its time in unraveling each individual line, allowing the verses, pre-choruses, choruses, and bridge to all feel fleshed out. Chaeyoung and Dayoung finally find that sweet spot in terms of length for their shared verse. I feel like Ooh-Ahh kind of sped through their verse, and Cheer Up made it its own song within a song, but TT gets the timing right, and the segment itself doesn't stray away from the intentions of the rest of the song. Everyone gets at least one moment in the song to really make their own. The chorus and post-chorus perfectly flow into one another. I have one tiny problem with this song. From beginning to end, there's this loop sound that keeps getting pitched up and down, up and down, up and down throughout the whole thing. To me, it's very unnecessary and it honestly annoys me, but it only bothers me when I remember that it's there. Usually I forget it's there because it's at such a low volume, thankfully. But if I remember that it's there, I just can't unhear it. and it kills the mood. This song is super streamable and incredibly fluid. None of the directions of the song feel obligatory or forced. It all works. It just works. This one is really, really good. I love the listening experience for this one. It feels the most unique compared to the listening experience for the others. This one is a thrill the whole way through, but leaves you exhausted at the end of the ride. This song is smart. It knows exactly when to take a breath. It goes quiet to hear Momo and the members riffing off of her verse. This song needed more Jungyeon. It is Jungyeon's song, without a doubt, but the song would have benefited from her wine-toned voice. The fans know it. Twice knows it. JYP knows it. My mom knows it. The song climaxes perfectly with the explosive battle of ad-libs happening between Nayeon and Jihyo. I only wish this song had made a space for the sub-vocalists and rappers to shine. The verses just kind of feel like necessary but unimportant vessels to take you to the chorus, which undoubtedly serve as the main chorus for the meal that is I Can't Stop Me. It's not a perfect song, it has its flaws. Don't get me wrong, but it's a fantastic song nonetheless.
Love ain't no size, need no license. 연구해봐, me, 충분히 연구해봐, me. Love ain't no size, need no license. 말했잖아, what you waiting for?
Scientist is just one of those songs that you can tell comes straight out of Twice's DNA. Not Twice going in a new direction, but simply getting creative within their wheelhouse of skills they possess. I love how mixed up the member order is this time around. I loved hearing Mina's voice playing a dominant role amidst the verses. She sounded really refreshing, just what the song wanted. I'm a sucker for synth pop, so this one really does just spark my interest. They transport from the bridge to the final chorus with a short music section in between that feels right and lengths the song, which I'm glad for since the song barely sits a few seconds above 3 minutes. My personal favorite part of this entire song is the dance break, or outro, I'm not sure which one to label it as, but it's the part at the end of the song where it's just production. It allows us to just pay all of our attention to the production for a handful of measures. It felt really smart. A highlight is definitely Dayoung's line where she says, "You got a crush on me? You're gonna fall for me?" It just fits the song so nicely there. This is one of those songs I didn't know I was gonna end up really liking a couple of years after it dropped. Love ain't no science, need no license, That always puts a smile on my face. And it's a representation of how Twice has evolved their sound from their debut days into something a little bit more complex, a little bit more sophisticated, a little bit more niche, and just a little bit bolder as a result.
빠질 것만 같아. 답장을 못해줬어 미안해. 친구를 만나느라 샤샤샤. 만나긴 좀 그렇고 미안해. 좀 이따 연락할게 later. 저러지 마. 어디 가지 않아. 태워줄게 너의 baby. 너무 빨리 싫어. 성의를 더 보여. 내가 널 기다려줄게.
Alrighty, everyone, we're getting into the top 5. This song's absolute greatest feat is its bridge. I feel like when it comes to powerful bridges, this one gets overlooked. How do I not hear people talk about it enough? It's the thoughtful yet powerful way Nayeon and Jihyo trade lines that just leads to the most exhilarating climax. And this song's worst feat is dropping the high energy the song left off on in favor of a lackluster dance break. A dance break only works when it works within the flow of the song. Here, the song wanted to return immediately into that final chorus, but because the song was also trying to recreate the debut song's formula, it went into that empty space. But even though it failed to capitalize on that gorgeous bridge, the song is able to improve on Ooh-Ahh's take on that same formula in almost every single way. Cheer Up managed to find a space for all of the members to shine vocally by expanding its verses, even pitting the song in an entirely different direction in the production, all for Dayoung and Chayoung. Jungyeon gets to spread out her lines more appropriately through the song instead of being given a moment covered up by ad-libs at the end. The lyrics are sweet and modest when telling her love interest she's making him wait because it would make their connection more special. This song really goes for that bubblegum pop sound, and it masters it 100% without a doubt. Masters it.
마신 게 나도 없는데 너와 있을 때마다 이래 날 보는 네 눈빛 때문에 너는
Alcohol Free came through, becoming the first Twice summer song to finally be in my good graces. This one isn't your typical Twice sound, but man oh man am I glad they did it. It's an easy listening experience, building vocal runs into the structure of the lyrics, ensuring you'll feel like you're floating down a lazy river in the middle of a sweet summer day. It has the best post-chorus of all the Twice post-choruses. I mean, come on. Champagne, my wine, my tequila, margarita, mojito with lime, sweet mimosa, pina colada. I could sing that line alone all day long. This track, with its acoustic guitar, orchestra strings, and bossa nova clap, brings so much life into itself. It knows exactly when to let a singer have a long, drawn-out moment to sing, and when to have the members switch focus more rapidly, all in service to the song's impeccable, organized flow. Once again, Jihyo's verses spice up the song to provide a simple but effective alteration to the first verse shared by Nayeon and Mina. Jihyo's tang, Dahyung's calm, Mina's shyness, Jungyeon's warmth, Sana's brightness, Momo's allure, Nayeon's exuberance, Chui's sensibility, and Chaeyoung's confidence. All of these qualities being pulled out of them because of this song's goals. It's an elite level song, no doubt about it. Go stream Alcohol Free.
사탕처럼 달콤하다는데 하늘을 나는 것 같다는데 I wanna know, 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 know 사랑이 어떤 느낌인지 하루 종일 웃고 있다는데 세상이 다 아름답다는데 I wanna know, 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 know 언젠가 나에게도 사랑이 올까.
When you listen to What is Love, it feels like listening to a story, with a beginning, a middle, an end, and all of the adventure within. This song to me is the point where Twice created the perfect, most mature version of their cute bubblegum concept, the heights of which they haven't surpassed. I don't mean they haven't made any good pop songs since, but I am saying that they haven't created any as impactful or as divine as this one. It's about a girl's inexperience with true love, a plot that leads towards an ignorance about the world and what it has to offer, but in this case it makes you cheer her on. It gets you invested in her goal, it makes you hopeful for her. It makes you take her concerns seriously, and that's not an easy thing to do. There's a lot of familiar ground they cover. Dayoung and Chaeyoung rap, Mina sings her pre-choruses, Sana and Chui tag team the chorus. Momo inserts herself where the song calls her to be, and Jungyeon owns whatever it is that she is given, no matter what. Nayeon and Jihyo are more important to their song's story than ever before. They represent the beginning and the climax and the finale. Their delivery takes you through to the end of this story in such a satisfying way. This is just one of those incredibly done songs you will always fondly look back on.
You make me feel special. 세상에 아무리 날 주저앉혀도 아프고 아픈 말들이 날 찔러도 네가 있어 난 다시 웃어. That's what you do.
Feel special, at least in my eyes, is the answer to the question presented to us in What is Love? The music video for Feel Special tells us a different story, and I accept that one as well. However, thematically, it fits within Twice's title track timeline. That's why this song takes on a more serious tone. It wants you to focus on what it has to say because it is answering the most important question they've ever had from What is Love. I feel like a broken record saying this, but Twice is just really excellent at incorporating synths into their tracks. It is the sound of a rare jewel, of a precious stone, of a person with more worth than all of the money in the world. The song focuses almost every individual in Twice on one moment within itself, to be the star. That way, the possibility of stepping on one another's moment is impossible. All members are told to shine, so all of the members do. It's the decision to bring the song to a hip-hop place for the rap that makes this song so good. It's the decision to strip away almost all of the production in Jihyo's final lines that make the song so special. It's the way the song continues to flow until it is ready to organically stop despite Twice's vocal contribution being complete, being what makes this song so special too. It's the fact that this song is incredibly catchy and powerful and mature and sophisticated and magnificent that makes it so special. It's one of my personal favorite Twice songs, for sure.
When I can't love you, tell me what you want, tell me what you need. 내 끝을 touch mine, 난 네 말이 제일 좋은데. I love you, I love you, yeah, it sounds so good. 감아줘 그래. Tell me what you want, tell me what you need. 한 번 더 해줘, 그래 방금 그 말.
I don't care what you have to say. This is objectively an incredible song, and subjectively, that is to say, in my opinion, this is Twice's best song. This is my favorite Twice song ever. It brings quality to the table in literally every aspect that Twice is known for. It's fun and exudes life, but is sophisticated in its delivery. The structure allows for every member to shine in multiple spots of the song because every single line in this song is given importance. That has literally never happened before, at least in my opinion. The melody is ridiculously good and impossible to get out of your head. The tagline is fantastic and unbelievably catchy. It calls back to Twice's debut formula, but without any of that song's mistakes. The line distribution is very, very fair, aside from Nayeon and Jihyo, of course, but it doesn't really bother me because everyone shines regardless of the quantity of their lines. I love this song. I'd recommend it to anyone who would come up to me wanting me to introduce them to K-pop. It is my understanding that had Twice not decided to renew their contracts with JYP, this would have been their last comeback. And man, if that's true, you can tell that they wanted to go out swinging. I love the song, you guys. You gotta go and check it out again. You gotta notice all of the detail. You gotta notice how every single member is allowed to shine. You gotta notice how beautiful it sounds. You gotta notice how this just feels like Twice at their core. Okay, so that is how I would currently rank all of Twice's title tracks. Thank you so much for watching, and let me know how you would rank these amazing songs. Have a great rest of your day. Happy New Year's, and God bless you. Bye.